Today I wanted to show you how to use the bow builder punch that is in Stampin' Up's catalog. So for a standard bow, you want to punch 2 of each, just like that. The first thing is you'll want to take your bone folder and curl the bows. It just makes it so much easier when folding. You don't get creases and things. Then I recommend that these little pieces for your bow, this one is not needed for a standard bow, that you take the tape and tear that's coming out in the new catalog, or if you still have sticky strip, you can use that and place a piece of that on the back. I don't recommend using glue dots for everything because there are so many connection spots that you have that it starts to get too thick. So what I recommend you do is take these pieces, take a little bit of glue, and put them together. And take one of your little clothespins and pin it. And go ahead and do that with both of them. And just set them to the side and allow them to dry for just a few minutes. And they'll hold together really well. And you don't gain any extra thickness. What you'll end up with when you're done is this. And then I recommend that you put your piece on around the center before you add your tags. It just again gets a little bit too thick for this to wrap. So I take my paper piercer to kind of peel off the back corner. Wrap it around like that. And then at this point you can either take glue dots with these, or if you're still wanting to stay a bit thinner, take another strip, place it across the back, peel this off, and place your 2 tags. Just like that. And you have your bow. Now, Brenda Quintana came up with a lot of other ideas for this, and I wanted to show you what some of them are. So the first one are the flat bows, and this is just using the 2 tails and the centerpiece. Just a cute little flat bow. This one doubles those tails up, so you're using 4 tails and a centerpiece. And then finally, the third one, you're using 2 tails and the centerpiece, but you're offsetting them. And they're all kind of cute. The next one, grouping, would be the standard bow, which is 2 loops and a centerpiece. The 2 loops and a centerpiece with tails. And finally, the 2 loops, a centerpiece with your tails down like a Christmas bow. The next group is a double loop bow. And so you have 4 loops and the centerpiece. Here you have 4 loops, the centerpiece, and 2 tails. And finally, 4 loops, the centerpiece, and the 2 tails down to the bottom like a Christmas bow. Then we get into the clover, and then the clover with tails. So it's 4 pieces, 4 loops, a centerpiece, and the tails. Now the way I constructed this one is to create this one just like you would a standard bow, and then just attach 2 more loops to the back, either using glue dots or some tear and tape, and making the 4, and then attaching the tails on the back. The next one is 5-piece. Oh, I'm sorry, this is a double 4, so there is 4 loops in a center and then 4 more around the base, so that's a double 4. This is the 5 petal, using the 5 loops and the centerpiece. I think it would look real nice with a large pearl or something in the center. Here is the 5 loop with the 5 tails. I think that's very cute. And then finally, the last one uses a loop in the center. The 4 loops around, and then the 3rd level down is actually 5 loops. So this is a total of 10 loops. I hope you enjoy those and have fun making them.